Hey everyone! Welcome back to RTX Tech. Today, we're comparing two titans of the GPU world, the Nvidia GeForce RTX 4090 versus the Nvidia GeForce RTX 3090Ti. Both cards are absolute beasts, but if you're wondering if it's worth upgrading from the 3090Ti to the 4090, this video is for you. Let's start by looking at the raw specs. The RTX 4090 comes with 16,384 CUDA cores compared to the RTX 3090Ti's 10,752. That's a massive leap in core count alone. Both cards feature 24GB of GDDR6X memory, but the RTX 4090 operates at higher clock speeds, with a base clock of 2.23 GHz and a boost clock up to 2.52 GHz, while the 3090Ti maxes out at around 1.86 GHz. The 4090 is also built on Nvidia's new Ada Lovelace architecture, while the 3090Ti uses the older Ampere architecture. This brings not only more power but also greater efficiency. Alright, now let's talk about performance, starting with gaming. The RTX 3090Ti was the king of 4K gaming, delivering exceptional performance in titles like Red Dead Redemption 2 and Control. But the RTX 4090 takes it to a whole new level. In 4K, we're seeing an average of 50 to 70% performance improvement over the 3090Ti in most games. Games that were already buttery smooth on the 3090Ti are now running even faster with the RTX 4090, especially when you throw in ray tracing. And with DLSS 3.0 on the 4090, it's not even close. AI-generated frames help push performance even further, leaving the 3090Ti in the dust. For content creators, the RTX 3090Ti has been a workhorse, handling 3D rendering, video editing, and AI tasks with ease. However, the RTX 4090 makes these tasks even faster. In Blender, for instance, rendering times are reduced by up to 60%. Adobe Premiere Pro exports are also significantly faster with the 4090, especially when working with 8K footage. Both cards are overkill for casual creators, but if you're a professional who needs every second shaved off your workflow, the 4090 is a no-brainer. Now, let's dive into the new tech Nvidia has packed into the RTX 4090. The biggest improvement: DLSS 3.0. Unlike the DLSS 2.0 on the 3090Ti, which only upscaled frames, DLSS 3.0 on the 4090 actually generates entirely new frames using AI, resulting in smoother gameplay with fewer hardware demands. Another feature exclusive to the RTX 4090 is improved ray tracing with 3rd-gen RT cores. Ray tracing performance is already great on the 3090Ti, but on the 4090, it's next level, especially in games optimized for these new cores. You also get better support for Nvidia Reflex for lower latency in competitive games. Here's where things get a bit tricky: power consumption. Both cards are power hungry. The RTX 3090Ti draws around 450 watts, while the RTX 4090 takes it up to around 450 to 500 watts. You'll definitely need a beefy power supply for either of these cards, at least 850 watts, but more likely 1000 watts or higher for overclocking headroom. In terms of thermals, both cards feature massive cooling systems. The 3090Ti runs hot, and while the 4090 has better efficiency thanks to the Ada Lovelace architecture, it's still a huge card, and you'll need a spacious case with good airflow to keep things cool. Now, let's get into pricing. The RTX 3090Ti launched at around $2,000 but has dropped in price significantly with the release of the 40 series cards, now hovering around $1,000 to $1,200. The RTX 4090, however, starts at $1,599, which is expensive, but considering its massive performance jump, it's a much better value for those who need top-tier performance. If you're already using a 3090Ti, the question becomes, is the extra performance worth upgrading for? For most gamers, the 3090Ti still holds its own, but if you're pushing the limits with 4K gaming, ray tracing, or high-end content creation, the RTX 4090 is definitely worth the upgrade. So, which card should you go for? If you're currently on a 3090Ti and gaming in 4K without major issues, sticking with your current setup is fine. The 3090Ti is still an incredibly powerful card. However, if you're looking for future-proofing, faster AI rendering, and the best performance on the market, the RTX 4090 is the clear winner. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments which card you're rocking, or if you're planning to upgrade. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech comparisons and reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.